Ryan Steinekert with Ashley Brown, Rich Rebel football team. Soon to turn your attention to the basketball court, but 11 consecutive years in the semifinals. Is that something, I mean, you don't even keep track of that, do you? You just want to win and do your best.
Oh, yeah. Our goal is not to get to the semis. Our goal is to win a state championship. And every single year, that's what we strive to do. And, again, that was our goal this year. We fell a little bit short. But, again, very proud of the kids. They worked hard. And, that's probably where we fit in. And that's, that happens sometimes.
There may be some changes as far as like reclassifications to start next year. Do you have any more information or details on that?
I think football will pretty much stay the same. It'll affect other sports, but in football, we'll probably have the same teams unless one of the 1A teams happen to get bigger than a 2A team. But basically, it'll be the same 10 teams for football.
And just looking a little bit more ahead to next year, what do you think the Rebels will be like?
We'll have experience at quarterback. We'll have a few linemen back that have experience. We'll have to replace 2 of our running backs. Our fullback will be back. So, again, we're going to have to replace, a couple wideouts. So, again, we're going to replace some kids in very important positions. But, I think our team should be very good, and we expect to do well next year.
You brought back a few starters this year on the offensive line, and still, I mean, throughout the season, that was a point where you continued to look for improvement. Do you have high expectations for that line next year, the 2 guys coming back?
Oh, yeah, those 2 are going to be very good, but we're going to have some kids step in and help them. And, with football, a lot of it depends on how willing they are to work in the offseason and get stronger. And so that's going to be the key for, everybody next year is to make sure that in the offseason we do a good job of getting stronger and quicker. And if we do that, we'll have a chance next year. Any
young guys that you want to talk about that you are looking forward to having, move up, get a year older, a year stronger, a year faster that you expect to contribute in the next year?
One lineman is Jaden Nilsson. He's going to have to step in there at center, and he's going to have to make sure that he gets in the weight room and gets stronger. And but we expect a lot out of him, and we know he can do it. And then Jared Anderson will probably get moved to a new position, as far as wide out or something, just so we can get him on the field. So we expect a lot out of him, and and then we're just hoping that there'll be some surprises that we're not expecting, so that they can fit in somewhere.
You've got a situation next year. It's almost like the Dallas Cowboys right now as far as you've got a good starting quarterback and a guy behind him that's very capable as well. Jared, you'd have to move him to a different spot, you said.
Yeah, not necessarily for sure, but, he's got to be on the field somewhere. And so we'll have to see what happens as far as, when we start next year. But, yeah, they're both very capable of playing quarterback and both do a good job.
Okay, football's over. Now let's get inside to the hardwood, that round orange ball. Runners-up last year. You obviously graduated some very good players, Mitch Jarman and others, but you should be pretty good inside, and you have a good depth at the guard positions.
Yeah, we're excited. We get our 2 big kids back, and there's not a lot of years that happens. And then, we got some kids that, are very good on the guard line, and so we expect to be well-rounded. We expect to have some depth, and, we got some good kids coming back there, and we expect a lot out of them.
Coach Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward into basketball.
Okay, thank you.